Hey now, everybody. Hey now, and welcome to the show on this whatever day it is. It's a brand new Over the Line episode, and we are so glad to see you with us today because we've got things to talk about. With us today is obviously one John Byrd and everybody's favorite Tony Gump. Back in the saddle, baby, and boy, we were friggin' all over the place in the lead up to this, man. It was like one thing after another, but I think we got it. I think we got it together, don't we? Or do we?
Never.
I think so. I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about the whole thing.
Yeah. So I guess to start off, we all three have injuries.
Yes. Shortcomings in our lives, yes.
I'll start off. I mean, I think the one that's probably most well known is that of you, John Byrd.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a bum knee that you acquired at your family reunion, right?
Yes, fell down the steps. This is what I have to wear, and it's like a medieval torture device.
It kind of looks like some S&M bondage stuff.
Yeah, but see, it's got these little braces here that help me. Although the last 2 days I thought I was like a dumbass. I was like, "Oh man, it's feeling so much better. I'm gonna go without the brace a couple of days." That's a big mistake.
This is the constant battle that I have with John Byrd, to where, like, if he's got an injury or something going on. If he starts to feel a little bit better, he'll just go back to normal and then ends up either getting back to square one or making it worse. And I can't watch you 24/7 to remind you. I mean, just going to the bathroom today before our meeting, you're like speed walking. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, as long as I keep my legs straight, the idea, and just kind of rock when I walk like this.
And he was like, do-do, do-do, do-do. And then all of a sudden he gets around the corner. He's like, oh. Grabbing his leg. I'm like, dude, slow down, bro.
Yeah, I did the best I can with what I got. The key is just remember you're not in your 30s anymore rule, and you'll be good.
Yeah, it's a good one to remember. And then I have this gnarly burn on my pinky. I don't know if the audience is supposed to look at that, but it's bad. Trust me. And it came from a Blackstone accident. Everybody knows I've got a new Blackstone that Trish got me for my birthday, and I was about to cook some eggs. I was very excited about it. I was going to cook some scrambled eggs. Going to put some cheese and some butter and all this stuff.
Yeah, baby.
And I was like, but I need to put a little oil down, canola oil in particular, because you want some high heat oil.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just put it on there. And normally you'd take a wad of paper towels and then some tongs and just kind of grab onto it and just spread it around. But I was like, I don't need no tongs. I'll just do it with my hand. And I was like, do. And then I just dipped my pinky in a big pool of that.
What were you?
Big pool of that oil. And I was like, oh, and I was freaking out. And I ran to the house. I'm like, babe, fix it. Oh, my God. And she grabs, some aloe vera. And the only thing that gave me relief was, like, sticking my hand in cold water. So I walked around with a whiskey glass full of ice cold water for the rest of the night. I'm talking like 3 hours. I held on to this
It's
glass.
like if you take it out, immediate. You put it back in.
Yeah. Oh, it was awful, dude. It was awful.
Man.
And then Tony acquired an injury today.
Not so bad. I was using a box cutter all day, and at the very end, I ended up cutting my finger on the cardboard. Just carrying the cardboard.
Not even a knife.
Yeah,
It's not even a paper cut. It's a cardboard cut.
I mean, it actually hurts. So every time I press down on my pointer finger, it hurts. Yeah.
We're a beat up bunch, bro.
We should all make ourselves scream. Everybody get ready. You can like poke yours.
No.
You can mash your finger, and then I'm going to wiggle my knee around.
I'm good on that. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, we're alive. We're surviving.
Yeah.
And things have been things have been a little nerve-wracking as of late for John Byrd and I guess I can bring it up. It's made the news. Cumulus is doing the thing that radio stations have done for many years, and they're restructuring, which always equals people being let go. And we had some that got cut loose yesterday, just like many other stations.
This time it was on the sports station, the Big Brother.
Well, yeah, it was kind of everywhere but us. Mm-hmm. But we were the one that we were dinged last time, so I think probably their line of thinking was, hey, they went through it last time. Fair's fair. Let's,
Yeah, and then there was that one eager executive that probably up in corporate that said, hey, that Byrd guy's back. Let's get rid of him again.
I know. Was my first thought.
He's part-time, but let's get rid of him.
I was like, I worked so hard to get him back, dude. If they get rid of him again, I'm going to be so angry. But we do, obviously, we're very sad for everybody else. It's very somber when that kind of stuff happens because it doesn't matter who it is. Like, it sucks.
Was Damien, is he okay?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
But they're, I was reading some stories about some hits they took over in the Bay Area in San Francisco. Because what happens, I mean, in full transparency, and this is not, a Cumulus exclusive, but the people at the top look at numbers and they do whatever math they do to protect their side, and they say, all right, here's what we got, and they then send the mandate down to clusters and say, this is the number we need you to cut. Yep. And it needs to be, and in a lot of cases, cutting employees is the only option when it comes to cutting money.
Well, when you're stupid, yes. I mean, really, when you're an idiot and you have no idea how media works, that's what you do.
Well, and just to clarify, because the way you said that, it makes it sound like you're talking about local people, because that's who I'm referring
Absolutely
to.
not. I'm not talking about that. No.
I knew you weren't, but
they're heroes.
I'm trying to clarify that, because that's the way it just sounded. But
I personally apologize to everyone at the local station cluster.
So, yeah, anyway, a number gets sent down, and then the local people are forced to make those tough decisions. But it's just, it's the reality of this business, and it sucks, man. I mean, every job fires people, but I don't know that there's an industry quite like this one that, can just take you out in one fell swoop, not based on your job performance or anything.
Yeah, because it used to be a badge of honor if you got fired.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, where am I going now? But the markets aren't there like they used to be.
Yeah, now there's like nowhere to go.
Yeah, there's not a lot of running around the country you can do.
No. And
everything's like syndicated nowadays. It's hard to find local, live talk.
Really what you want to do in radio, and I think Bubba alludes to this a lot, is you really got to get syndicated and you want to own your own show. And whether that is, own your own radio show or own your own podcast, you got to do it. And while we've got very limited success with this podcast, we have been doing it, just about as long as Bubba's been doing his online stuff. I mean, I started Over the Line in November of 2018.
Yep.
And it has taken on many forms, but it was always there. It has always been kept going. And so at some point, this thing's going to bust wide open, and it's going to catch fire.
Then it'll be ultra gay.
And then we'll be ultra gay, and we'll get all the haters and everything else. But, it is what it is, man. We just do what we can do, control what we can control.
And that's all you can expect from life. You got to control life before it what? Say it with me. Controls you. Oh,
my God.
It started.
I hit my
your other knee.
Other heel that's got the was it Herman's malfunction or something on it?
You got the old Herman's malfunction going on too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, but hitting that might trigger it. Yeah. Just cut my feet off. Good gosh.
That should be a warning.
Give me one of those scooters. What are they called? Old people ride around in.
Scoots.
No, they have a brand, a particular brand. I want to
Razor.
The geezer go-kart.
No, it's not a geezer go-kart. I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to get a motorcycle next summer. I think I'm going to get me one.
Yeah, Indian. That's probably a bad idea. Let me say this. I want to shout out our boys. I want to shout out our boys Austin Wade and Evan Perkins, who delivered us yesterday a brand new bottle of Sweet Home Divided from Sweet Home Spirits in Leeds, Alabama. They make whiskey. They distill their own whiskey right there in Leeds, and this is good stuff. You can probably, I don't know if it's, I think they sell outside of Alabama a little bit, maybe just like neighboring states, but you may be able to go on the internet and buy this stuff for those of you that don't live in Alabama. It is Sweet Home Spirits. So
I bet you can.
Do they make
stuff?
Were they the ones that made that cinnamon one?
Yes.
Oh, that was excellent.
Yeah.
The cinnamon was
and
good.
I've gotten to taste all of them at once in little glasses, little shot glasses.
Yeah, Byrd did a show over there at the distillery one time.
I bet it was wild.
It was fun. It was very highfalutin kind of. I felt fancy.
By the way, OTL show, Cash App and Venmo. If you want to contribute to the show, also super chats are always welcome, and make sure you're a member and all that jazz. Our clickbait today is about Sako and Dalton, and we came up with this on the radio show because I thought, everybody's at least seems like everybody's talking about it, and I'm going to venture out and say Tony knows nothing about this.
I know nothing about this. No.
So Sako and Dalton are a couple that live in West Virginia, and they just make kind of funny videos.
Yeah, just wholesome, just fun stuff like coloring the lake.
Yeah,
she likes to color the lake. Wanted to color it pink.
Yeah, they've got some property out in West Virginia, and they just kind of do stuff. It's a typical couples TikTok channel or social media, and it's entertaining. I've been watching them for a while. Like this right here, we'll play one of their random videos just so Tony can understand kind of what content that they put out.
Well, it's that time of month.
That was last week.
Thank you, Sako, but I'm talking about it's time to dye your pond.
Yeah.
Purple?
As a matter of fact, we are. Everybody's been requesting purple, and we like to give the people what they want.
Is her butt
So
sticking
you're doing
out?
it for the people and not for me?
I guess.
It's blurred.
Kind of does look like that time of month now, don't it, Bubby? Babe, I got the perfect idea to help us mix it. You trust me?
No.
Bubby, do you trust me?
He doesn't either. You always got to take your shirt off. Don't you break your head or your chicken legs.
Dang, he's in good shape. I didn't think he was.
No.
Listen, I've seen all you pawn dye wannabes out there. You'll never beat this one.
I don't know what he was trying to do
How many
there.
cameras does he have? Oh, he falls
That
in
was
there
your
and
bright
it
idea?
moves out.
Yes, it was my bright idea.
I mean, he
Yes,
just dropped
yes,
it.
did work.
Like, couldn't
What
you
I
just
did was
throw it
I
out
took
there?
The bottle and I unscrewed the cap, put it on the zip line handle, and when I jumped off, the bottle fell into the pond. Now, on the second attempt, if you notice, the bottle almost hits me in the head, but it didn't hit me in the head, and that's all that matters.
So he did it a second time.
Good job, chicken legs. Proud of you right now.
Thanks, Bub.
This is an hour after we dyed it.
Awesome plan you had.
Thanks, Bub.
Look at him.
Yep.
Pond dyeing champion.
What the
2
heck?
years
He's
in a row.
jacked. I didn't think he was jacked.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Stay tuned for an update tomorrow. You stink. Everybody have a great day.
This whole thing's gonna be purple.
Ooh, go take a shower.
Bubby,
Yuck.
come get your mom. Purple rain.
So anyway, they kind of make wholesome content,
He's jacked. I can't get over that.
He missed leg day though. She
You're
called him
right.
chicken leg.
Let's see, John Bird's got this homoerotic thing going on with
No.
Dalton. You just keep talking
I
about
just
him
had a
being jacked.
picture in my mind because I never saw him, like that. He always has a big shirt on or, something like that.
But he's really jacked.
Yeah, much like I surprise people.
When you take
when
your
I take
shirt
my
off?
shirt off. Yeah, they're like, my God, put it back on. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're into. You and Sako. That's what you're into.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm into, what's her name? Sako and Sock Puppet, whatever. Dalton. No. Sako. Sako is the woman.
Sock Puppet?
Socky it.
Yeah, it's Sako
Socky
and
it
Dalton.
to me, baby.
Yeah.
It's Japanese.
They had to address something not that long ago. It was several weeks ago. It had surfaced that they used to do OnlyFans, and they didn't. They were trying to keep it secret. They don't do it anymore, but they used to do it.
You can't hide that stuff once it's out.
And so,
like separate or like together?
No, together.
Okay.
And so that ended up getting out, and they had to make a video.
But they don't always do bad stuff on there.
No, it was all sexual stuff.
What?
But,
shame on you guys.
But hey, they're married. They're two consenting adults. I say do what you want to do. I ain't got a problem with them doing it. If that's their thing, knock yourself out. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The videos they make now are wholesome stuff.
Yes, they are.
And they have been able to really garner a massive audience within internet world throughout all the different platforms. But then Dalton, a couple days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, posted a video titled "Life is Sad Sometimes." And it is quite the heartbreaking video. Watch.
Have you ever been sad before? I have, and I hate it. I was sad when my cousin got murdered when he was 19 years old. I was sad when my grandma and grandfather passed away. I was sad the day my childhood friend went on a 4-wheeler ride and never came back. I was sad the day I failed my second drug test in college and was kicked off my college football team. I was sad the day I found out my childhood sweetheart was found in the back of a trunk, murdered. Made me sad. First time I ever went to rehab, I turned around, I was about to get on the elevator, and I seen my mother and father standing there crying, just hoping I'd get my shit together. And it made me very sad when I called my mom from that rehab and told her that I didn't want help and I was going to leave. And I didn't care how that made anybody feel. And it makes me very sad that I lived a life like that for 8 years. And I was sad the day that my best friend took his own life. I've dealt with a lot of sadness in my life, but there is nothing that could have prepared me for the sadness that I feel right now. My mother has terminal cancer, and she don't have very long to live. And just saying that is like... And the saddest part about that is that ain't even the saddest thing that's going on in my life.
What?
He's sad, Tony. Let him finish.
Jeez, Byrd.
I don't know if he's being serious or not.
Life is a bitch, dude.
Yeah, it is, man.
It hurts. Fuck, life can hurt, man. I always try to be positive, dog, because I made it through some shit, and... Everybody have a great day.
What?
So, during that, if you saw me making hand motions, I was trying to get John Byrd's attention to watch because there was an
I was
important
watching.
part.
It's right up there. It's right there. I was watching. You were like, pointing me back here. Why would I want to look back here? I can't see it. There's a camera in the way.
I could have hit it. I just had to show it.
Well, John Bird's over here chatting, and I'm trying to get him to watch the video. Because there's an important part.
I am watching and listening. I know exactly the part you're talking about.
Okay, what happened?
He was crying.
Yeah.
And he was like, like that. And it broke my heart. Tony, did it break yours?
What was the message he gave there at the end?
Yeah, that his
no, not what he said, what he did, what he was alluding to.
He went like this.
Okay, so when he said that's not the saddest part of all this.
Yeah, and he didn't.
He did what?
He talked about his mom.
No. Okay. He said that's not the saddest part, and he looks over to his side and kind of gestures towards the empty spot beside him.
I was staring at it. I mean, I just don't get stuff like that.
Which is him saying, Sako's gone. And so the internet goes crazy with theories of, this happened and that happened. And, people were upset because they love watching their videos. And they were genuinely, some people were genuinely concerned, but it's also the internet. So a lot of people were just throwing shit out there, rumors and whatever else. People started, there were even, people calling their local police, doing welfare checks, sending the police over there to check on him. Because, he does look pretty distraught, and people care about him, so they, wanted to check on him.
But calm.
He's got, friends and family and everything else, so he's going to be all right. But people started digging to try to find some sort of answers. And they find an arrest back from February that was a domestic violence charge against Dalton. So immediately people start saying, oh, Dalton's beating on Sako, and Sako had enough of it, and she finally left. Now, I will say, when it comes to just pulling up somebody's mugshot or somebody's charges on an inmate roster or court records, the charges rarely ever tell the story.
Right.
And in some cases, the charges are very misleading, at least in the sense of what people assume they are. They assume domestic violence means you're beating on your partner.
Right.
People assume that trafficking means that you're kidnapping people and, running them across the country, when it could just possibly mean you paid for a hooker, or stuff like that. Like, there was an instance we know of where a guy got arrested. He had one lore tab on him, and he got charged with possession of hallucinogens.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And it's like...
they should qualify those when they say it.
A lore tab's not a hallucinogen, but that's what they charge. Because, again, it's technicalities, and, when somebody gets arrested, they want to stack charges and all this other stuff. So, anyway, the domestic violence charge was out there, and there was no answer. So, for a couple days, 2, 3, 4 days, people were just going absolutely nuts with theories. And then finally, last night, Dalton puts out the first video since the Life is Sad Sometimes video and addressed the latest.
Being a content creator is kind of a weird job, especially when you don't start doing it till you're 35. I made a video the other day talking about some of the sad things I've went through in my life, and that, I'm going through some even sadder things right now. I tell everybody my mother's got cancer, she ain't got long to live, and then I say I got something else going on in my life, and I didn't really speak on that. And because I didn't speak on that, some people now think I'm some kind of domestic violencer, and that I'm an abuser. All because people started doing some digging, and they found out that I was a part of some DV issue back in February. People think because it's a domestic issue that I was abusing Sako and that I'm a piece of shit. And although that is not true, I can understand why they think that. Because fuck you if you ever have abused a woman. We don't put up with that in this house. That was one of them deals where me and Sako and our friends and family are kind of ornery, and we had a little bit too much to drink, and shit happened, and I wish it didn't. And then you got all the people making videos about me, making fun of me for crying, saying I staged the whole thing for views. Which I can understand that too. That video got 50 million views in a day across 3 platforms. Then you got people trying to turn it into a race thing. Black versus white. I'm the colonizer now. Let me tell you something right now. That is something that we ain't gonna do on this channel. Me and Sako have always said that we hate everybody equally. If you're a piece of shit, don't matter if you're black or white, you're a piece of shit. People are also saying I relapse, that I'm back on drugs. He's on meth, look at all the weight he's lost. Mother effer's definitely on opiates. They also said I was on the Ozempics, and that's how I've lost all this weight. They're also saying I'm on the juice, and that's why I'm so jacked now. And to be honest with you, none of that really bothers me, because it's being said by a bunch of people who are nobodies and have nothing better to do with their life than talk about me, and that's kind of sad. But the one thing that really bothered me was people were saying I did something so awful that I got my son taken away from me. This is the most important thing in my life. You can make fun of me for crying. You can make fun of me for setting up my cameras. You can make fun of me for anything you want. But what you'll never say is that I'm not a good dad. Oh, and if you thought something happened to Bubby's majestic, okay? He'll be around this place forever. As far as things go with Sako, I'm gonna tell you like it is. Me and Sako are 2 real people, and we got real human problems just like everybody else. You'll never hear me say a bad word about Sako. She is the mother of my child, my wife, and my best friend. And I love her to death, man. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Everybody have a great day, even the people making fun of me for crying.
So he doesn't really address what happened, but he does clear some things up in the sense of, you know, there's not a DV issue, that they've got, you know, disagreements.
Well, I'm one of those people that thought it was like for clicks when I was first watching it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think, just to be honest, with them being in West Virginia and having family and stuff, a lot of times with the poor socioeconomic class, they can have a tendency to have a few too many and, you know, some pushing and shoving around. And if it's family, extended family, then that's still domestic.
Right. If it's happening at home, then it's a domestic issue.
Right. You know, maybe he and Brother Jed were going at it or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Could have been anything. And so that, you know, all that's irrelevant. I think, you know, and for what you said, Tony, I mean, everything they do is for clicks. But that's why this thing right here, as trivial as it is, like, we're political talk people, and it's not usually our thing to talk about stuff like this, but I found it interesting because it was a couple that I had watched for a while.
Yeah, that's odd that we both watch it, but separately we haven't really talked about it.
We've never talked about it before now. Even though everything they do is for clicks, it was, you know, a real moment between them that I don't think we've ever seen. Even though they're kind of portraying real life in their videos, this is a different kind of real. It's like real and raw.
Yeah.
You know?
And it probably felt, I mean, you know, a lot of people feel like that, you know, followers are like, you know, good friends or even family. I mean, we feel that way about the people that, you know, from the radio show and also from the podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's family.
It is.
So next time I take my shirt off by a pond and I'm crying, don't make fun of me.
Or rip it off in the middle of the podcast.
That's right. I won't do this one. Now, this is one of my favorite shirts.
Yeah, it looks comfortable.
It is very.
Yep.
Could you imagine a video of Dr. Dingaling crying because his wife left
Country
him?
lawman quit paying rent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could imagine Dr. Dingaling crying.
No,
I think he's too
wouldn't.
smooth.
He'd just move on. If he had to get a divorce,
He would move on.
he would move on. The country lawyer, however, he's a Southern gentleman.
He would be devastated.
He would be. He'd be dropping tears in his mint julep, boo-hooing.
Yeah, Miss Martha. She's something else.
Oh, Miss Martha? That's his wife?
That's
I
his
didn't
wife.
even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Martha.
Miss Martha. No, don't say old Miss Martha.
Why?
Sweet Miss Martha. Don't call her old.
Sweet Miss Martha.
Yeah, don't call her old. I mean, I had lunch. I had a Sunday dinner over there last year, and very sweet.
Do you want to tell the audience, the podcast audience, for the first time about what happened with Seth and Megan and the baby shower?
Well, let me take my shirt off first. No, I'm joking.
I thought he was about to go. Seth passed away from bee stings, like Macaulay Culkin and My Girl.
Bee stings. Yeah.
No, he put up like you had suggested, like a sort of a fence, but it was like the big plastic, almost like trash bags, but it comes in a big
Which
roll.
was my idea.
Yes, it was. Yes,
I mean,
it was.
he didn't know that, but I suggested, like, just put them in a trash bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, Seth, did that because, remember from last Thursday, during the birthday show. Well, Friday during the birthday show. No, Thursday during the Tuesday. And when we were, doing the, and then he wanted me to come over, afterwards and help move the bees. And we knew we couldn't do that. And so, I mean, things went great. They could not have gone any better.
Wow.
It was great. Had about 60 folks there. And I'm telling you, shout out to Jessica, Megan's best buddy. She unalived it, baby. That's so stupid, I gotta say that.
Yeah.
But she pew-pewed it, man. She really did. And there was lots of great food, and it had cute little names, with like a camping theme. And even took people over there. This is the amazing part. We're taking people over there to look at the bees. Even the kids wanted to go over there. They just stayed behind the fence, and all was fine. And some of the bees were just kind of buzzing around, saying hey to everybody. And this is what blew us away. We sort of matriculated some of us into the house because it was cool. And what comes through the window? But two bees. And this is the thing. They're holding wings, and they come flying in. And they land on top of the stroller box, one of the gifts that I gave them, the most expensive and the best gift of anybody. But I digress. They landed on there and put just a small little portion of pollen.
Oh, is that real? I thought you made that up.
No.
That actually happened?
Yeah, I could swear I heard them kind of singing and humming when they left.
Oh, my God.
It was so sweet. They were holding, how do you hold wings?
Mm-hmm. You could have had Ding-a-ling tell them about the birds and bees at that moment.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But, I mean, them
Gather
and
around,
bird and
kids.
bees. Bird and bees.
Yeah, them and their 72,000 offspring. So I wish them the best. No, that's not real. I made that up.
That's what we would call, like, we were going to get a video of Byrd moving the bees, and we would have called the video The Bird and the Bees. The real story of the bird and the bees.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed that a bunch of people didn't get stung, although I didn't want anybody to get hurt. It would have been quite the story to follow up with, and a story that so many people have been following and fascinated with. Right, John Byrd?
Yeah, and it's a fascinating story about the sackcloth and Darbo. Sackcloth and Darbo. It's really sad. Yeah, and he's in good shape. I'm glad. No, I mean I was joking. No, yes, but he's had to do a lot of work to prepare the house, and now the rush is on to beat the baby. Well,
what?
That sounds awful. No, they're not going to beat the baby.
Now he's going to have a DV charge.
Yeah, no, it's to a race to get everything ready for the baby.
Yeah,
and because you won't rest your knee long enough for it to heal, you're no help to
I'm
him.
no help. I'm useless.
You're useless.
And I was going to help with the closet and all that. And by the way, did I tell you they have a placeholder name? Seth and Megan have a placeholder name for their little boy that's coming.
Yeah, they're not going to name it till it's born.
And I found out Saturday during the or after the baby shower. Why? Now they've named the baby for now. The placeholder name is Grogu, which is Baby Yoda.
What?
Yeah, and
is it possible that I mean, are they going to name this baby something bizarre?
No, because what they've said, which makes sense, especially Megan said, I don't want us to go ahead and name it because everybody is going to have an opinion, and they're going to be like, well, I don't really like that. You should name the baby, and they don't want that negative energy. And I'm like, more power to you, girl. However, it will get to the point where they'll be so used to saying it, it will become a nickname, and I don't like that as a nickname.
Yeah, because if you are going to call it that throughout the term,
it's going to be
it's going to be around after the baby's born. So are they wanting to see what the baby looks like before they pick a name?
No, they just don't want to have to deal with the hassle. They have a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of strong opinions. I say the more the merrier.
Well, why don't you just say this is the name and I'm not changing it?
Well, look, if you want to trash on them, that's fine.
I'm just wondering the thinking behind it.
I saw somebody online the other day that had a baby, and then they took a picture of it and asked AI what to name the baby, and then they named the baby what AI suggested.
Which was what?
Oh, I forget. It was one of those new
Thunderbot.
No, like that or something. It was like a new Generation Z name. I forget the name.
What was the name that Hulk Hogan had?
Terry?
No, the one character he played. It was Thunder Lips, wasn't it?
Yes, on Rocky.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Thunder Lips.
Yeah, and that was the same one with Mr. T.
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Trish says men are such gossips. Talking about the Dalton.
Did you see what he was wearing? Oh, okay.
Who? Oh,
I don't know.
I did notice he was wearing, in one of his videos, he was wearing a Danhausen shorts.
Dang, you were really looking close for that tag, weren't you?
He's looking at his shorts.
He's big into wrestling, so he wears wrestling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll notice stuff like that.
You notice that.
Hey, listen, you're the one that's all like, oh, my God, he's so jacked. Look how big his muscles are.
No, I say good for him. It's inspiring me. That's me next spring.
Is it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
Besides
me
the
next
ink?
spring.
No ink.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to get ink right here in a couple weeks. So we're making an appointment. Jessica and I are making an appointment tomorrow. Not Megan's Jessica best friend.
The other Jessica.
Yeah, the other Jessica.
So you are going to go on another date to the tattoo shop.
No, we're not going on a date. We're going to get a cross.
You're getting a tattoo together. You might as well get each other's names if y'all going to be together.
No, that's never a good idea, friends or not or whatever. You never know what happens. Then you have to get the laser thing, or you have to draw a lightning cloud or something over it to change it. No.
Dude, you ever seen the videos of them removing a tattoo?
Yeah.
With the laser stuff? Oh, it's brutal. It looks like it hurts. Crazy stuff.
It ain't good.
Speaking of people that are trending on the internet, people that are really gaining traction as of late, one of them is a guy by the name of Caleb Hammer. And I come across a lot of his videos, and I think Tony would be fascinated by this guy if you don't already know him.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yep.
So he's kind of millennial or Gen Z Dave Ramsey. So he brings people on his show, young people, and discusses their finances with them, and discusses how to fix their debt or their spending or whatever. And the show used to be semi-normal, but it's kind of turned into this, like, the people that are coming in to be on the podcast are getting more weird by the episode. And I'm talking like he's really diving in. And I don't know if this is just happenstance or if he's targeting these people, but your stereotypical Gen Z, millennial, ultra libs.
It's free.
Yeah, everything should be free. Kind of.
Maybe it's for clicks.
Just, well, yeah, it could be. But these are weird individuals with a lot of weird problems that are
interesting spending habits. I'm sure.
It also goes far beyond the financial stuff and starts going into their personal lives and these weird things that they have going on. And so here, for example, this is a little long, but we'll just watch as much of it as we can. This is one lady in particular, and I watched most of this episode. This chick is crazy. She looks like she's maybe in her early 30s, mid 30s, and she's got, like, her finances are the least of her problems. Just watch how this goes down.
What do you do for a living?
I am a community liaison during the day, and then I'm a barista at night and on the weekends.
Why are you baristaing extra? What do you make from the community liaison?
Like per month or per hour, per...
Sure, any.
What do you want?
Something. Just anything, however you think about it.
From the community liaison, sorry.
I assume your main job, yes.
Yes, my day job.
Your day job.
My day job. $4,400 take home monthly. I only get paid monthly.
How much a month?
$4,400.
Okay, so in this community liaison job is in the other places around the country, these community liaisons are making over 6 figures a year.
Must be nice.
Well, why do you live somewhere where you make not over 6 figures a year? It is kind of your choice. You're baristaing.
Yeah.
After work.
To get paid twice a week.
Huh?
Or bi-weekly.
Huh? So you get paid once a month from the community liaison?
From my day job.
Budget and you'll be fine.
I can't. I put all my bills at the beginning of the month. Yeah,
if
obviously
you need a
not.
second job, that's not about getting paid on more times a month. You just literally need the money because you can't make that one paycheck per month stretch through the month.
Yeah, so I got another job.
Yeah, I know, but it's not so that you can get bi-weeklies because you need more money or you spend too much money. So the second job, you're a barista. Is it like Starbucks?
It is Starbucks. Okay. Yes.
We'll use that opportunity.
You can tell she's crazy.
Take advantage of the benefits if you want to get a degree or something. Because clearly, community liaisons do not make a lot of money in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah.
What do you make from Starbucks?
$16 an hour.
I saw 2 kids out there.
Yes. I claim them when they're behaving.
Uh-huh. Do you ever see them? How's this working?
No, not really. They're kind of...
Who's taking care of them?
A little bit ratchet, taking care of themselves, you know?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, how's
they're little street rats.
How old's the oldest one there?
12. She's going to be 13.
Okay, so is she watching the youngest? Is that how we're doing it? Okay,
yeah,
and you know that happens.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what happened in my household.
Yeah.
Okay,
same.
And the youngest?
She's going to be 10.
Okay. So what hits your account on a monthly basis from Starbucks?
From Starbucks, depends on how much I work, but...
Average month, come on.
Let's say about $800 is what I average it to.
So $800 is literally making or breaking your life? How? What's going on?
I guess it's just getting paid every 2 weeks, you know?
No, it's not. It's
objective. It is.
It's objective.
Hey. No. That is it. That is why.
No, it can't be. Because, if you're following a budget, when you were paid once a month, you would get that $4,400 to be able to stretch for that month.
But, okay,
it's not about the payment cycle for you. You clearly aren't making enough money.
Yes.
But it's not the paycheck cycle.
A little bit of both. So when I took my position that I'm in now, I lost all the mandatory overtime that I had before.
And it was why'd you take this position then?
Because it's comfy. It's Monday through Friday.
Okay, well, you're
8 to
literally
4.
having to work a second job, so clearly it's not comfy. Your kid is watching your other kid every single night because you can't be mother.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the dad?
Listen.
You took some loads. Where's the penis that came with it? I'm trying to listen. I asked you a question so I could listen. Okay.
He's aroundish.
I don't know what that means.
He's kind of homeless. He's staying with different women, whatever his current girlfriend is at the time. Why would he stay with me?
Well, he is the producer of your children. I assume you guys were together, especially since you guys are a couple years apart. Yeah. What the happened? That's what I'm asking, clearly.
We matured differently. He doesn't like to work a lot.
Okay, well,
And
you
be an
like to
adult.
get the comfy job, which
And
makes
I
you
like
work
to get
more.
the comfy job, but I work at least. I don't have
You work at
excuses.
least. I will give you that.
As we
But
watch
the comfy-
this, I can't help but think like this kind of stuff's it drives everybody crazy, but in particular, it's got to drive Tony crazy.
Oh, big time.
Because
man.
Tony's
This
a
is-
money guy. Like he's very adamant, and Trish watches this too, and she's kind of the same way. You know, she's a Dave Ramsey acolyte, and she's a big believer in budgets and writing things down and emergency funds and all that kind of stuff. This lady, you can tell she's kooky.
You're getting a peek into the younger generation.
Yeah. And you also see where she's seemingly making excuses for everything. Like, everything is not her fault. Nothing is her fault. So, anyway, this has got like 2 or 3 minutes left. We might as well finish it.
Enjoy Starbucksing?
Yeah, I do actually. I love it a lot.
What, to get away from your kids?
I bring them treats and they're happy for that.
Uh-huh.
They like
Yeah,
treats.
that's what they're going to remember, not time with their mother later in their life.
No, they won't remember that. They'll remember
Well, no shit.
the YouTube that's, raising them, not me.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that's going to go incredible for them. They're going to be well adjusted.
Yes.
No.
Yes. They're fine. Look, you saw them. They're fine.
Yeah, no, the 12-year-old already had SJW colored hair, so I wouldn't necessarily say that. And definitely had emo fit. Those wrists will be before.
They already are.
What?
Actually, I'm not going to make fun of a 12-year-old for... I was obviously... Dude, I was riffing. I was
Yeah.
like making fun of you. I'm not going to make fun
No,
of a
you can't.
kid.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, I'm not going to, but I'm going to call you a piece of shit. You're
Yeah,
not around.
you can do that.
Hey, if a kid is in that situation already,
Yeah.
I think mother needs to be around.
Yeah, I think it was
What the
just... Listen.
What is wrong with you? No.
I think it was just because of her last boyfriend she had, because they were doing it a lot. And that's doing it, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, but you need to be around more.
I can't. I got to work.
Because you chose to do the comfy job. If your kid is literally bleeding herself to death, you need to be there, and you choosing a comfy job over that is being a selfish of a mother.
They're superficial. She was dying, not
They're
like the
superficial
other
cuts.
one.
It's along her
Like the
vein,
other
superficial.
one.
Yes. Yes. Versus
What?
the other one that was in the hospital all the time.
Who?
Her boyfriend,
She
girlfriend.
would have ended up there.
No, she wanted him. She's fine. They broke up. She's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, intervention, please, on behalf of this kid.
She's fine.
What?
She's good.
No, I don't think so. Shit, I don't. Listen,
We didn't. Yeah.
how many?
A lot. Everywhere.
Everywhere? Where?
Everywhere. Legs, chest, arms. Because she was trying to show them off. She was wearing like little shorts and everything. So
Perez
I'd yell at her
Hilton
about
level.
it.
Shit, no one knew this. Dude, you're evil.
No.
You're choosing a comfy job over being with your kid? That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. Your kid obviously needs you.
She'd do it even if I was home.
Then you're a horrible mother.
That's
Mental institution is where
crazy.
we start looking.
Give her
and
hell.
help and care.
We're working on it.
No, you're not there.
But one day,
One day, if she's lucky enough to be around.
she'll be there.
That's not how that works with accidental.
I wouldn't say it was accidental.
No, I'm saying in the that isn't meant to be life destroying could accidentally
Sure.
nick something.
Sure.
Exactly, and you're not there
You're right. I'm working.
because you chose the comfy job.
Yes.
You're a bad person.
No.
Yeah. No, you are. I mean, that chick's got issues, man. Like, she's got some baggage big time that something happened to her to cause her to be that way. Whether that be when she was a kid or as an adult.
I blame the
whatever.
parents. She didn't get to know enough.
Yeah, something. But she is she's a victim from every angle. John Byrd, would you like to, I don't know, comment on it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't think I can. Not on YouTube. You guys switch over to my OnlyFans, and I will talk about it.
Okay. There's a lot of people that go on that show as well that are OF people. And then there's couples in there that he ends up accidentally exposing as cheaters in front of the spouse because he'll take their phone from them and start looking through their phone and their messages and stuff. Oh. And usually it's like, hey, let me see your Cash App or whatever, so you can go through some stuff. Because even on the front end, he has them print off a bunch of stuff so he can look at their finances. But when he gets a hold of the phone and he starts going through like, well, who's this guy or who's this girl? And you can see the person that's like, oh, my God, don't read that. And he's like, no, wait a minute. Who is this? This is one right here. Watch how awkward these things are. So awkward, man. Watch.
You got cheated on in your last relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Has there ever been infidelity in this relationship?
Yeah.
It happens all the time. Okay, this show with that infidelity.
She's so hot.
Who'd you get with?
It was me.
She cheated on me.
What the So you got cheated on, then now you're cheating on Al. Sweet Al. Perfect Al.
Yeah.
I knew you could do no wrong. I knew it.
Can we TO?
She still won't block him.
And look at this guy. I mean, he could be like Bubbles' 62 cousin.
Yeah, but I would take his normalcy over jumping the hut.
She kind of looks like a lima bean.
Yeah, that's pretty good. She should be on Veggie Tales. Veggie Tales. I'm lima bean liberal.
Lima bean Lisa.
Man, call her Jenny Z.
Oh man,
there's a little sparkle in her hair too. Do you notice that?
Yeah. I mean, oh, she's done up, man. She's got side pieces, so she gotta make sure she's looking good.
She does. Jeez, Louise.
Anyway,
man.
What?
He's a friend, okay?
You threw the friendship down the drain when you cheated on me with him.
I would say so.
Okay, well.
Sweet Al, you could do no wrong. You're a perfect butterfly. What the happened?
And you changed the code on your phone, so now I can't even see if you're still texting him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I did that for a reason.
Session now.
He went through my phone.
Sorry, I got excited. What happened?
He went through my phone.
Well, yeah, because you cheated on him because you're a...
Well, yeah, and I didn't like that. He actually took my phone when...
You didn't like that you cheated on him?
No, I didn't like the fact that he went through my phone. I have security issues. When I was a kid... No, listen, okay?
When did she do this?
Oh, gosh, I don't even know.
He caught me about, I want to say...
Caught you twice.
Yeah.
What?
I think 3 times, actually.
It's twice, but...
Why are you with her? She cheated on you 3 times.
No, just twice. I don't know where the third time's coming from.
I thought you caught me 3 times.
Maybe the third time's ongoing. Who the knows? So when? When was the first caught?
I want to say about a month after he proposed to me.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so here's the messages. This is what you stumbled across?
Don't show him too much.
Oh.
No, don't show him too much. No. Oh, God.
Wait, I thought my sweet Al saw these.
I saw some of them.
He saw, the previous messages.
Previous messages?
Yeah.
There's also Snapchat.
Yeah, I did block him on Snapchat because he came into the room and was like, do you actually love me? And I said yes. And then he's like, then block him.
Okay. Are you Goth Witch?
I am.
You say 9 my love, 9 kids.
Oh, God.
What?
He's going to read it out.
What is that?
Talking about how many kids he wants.
Who wants?
Him.
This guy?
Yeah.
He said 9 my love, 9 kids. You said, yes, I know it's 9 kids. He said, you don't think that's a lot? You say, I was thinking whatever God gives us. Well, yeah. So you're religious, but cheating on your fiance. Interesting.
Actually, I'm spiritual. I'm more pagan.
What the?
When he says God means like
he
God.
Said, oh, gotcha. I love you so much. He's saying that to her.
Yeah, no.
My perfect innocent Al. I'm so sorry. And you say, I love you too. You said I love you too. You said I love you too.
Yeah, and honestly, to be honest, I don't want to be in that relationship either right now.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be in that anymore. either.
Anymore?
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
I've kind of distanced myself away from him.
Kind of.
I would hope so.
But not because of this. Not because of that.
What?
Huh?
Okay. Hold that up now. Whore.
Okay.
Do you have him on regular messages?
Well, she has a ring on her ring finger.
You're still texting him today?
That was earlier.
Oh, okay.
That was like one message.
Earlier this morning.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Al, what do you think? That's
I don't know.
insane.
What does it say?
Oh, what does it say? She said yesterday that she loves him.
Oh God.
Block him.
No, Al! It's done.
Poor Al.
Dude, what? You caught her cheating twice and she's still doing it. She's not block him. She's not stopping.
Oh, I'm not gonna just give up just like that.
Oh,
I
Al.
want to work this out.
Calling each other my love back and forth on Sunday.
Honey.
What was I doing next Sunday?
Oh.
Was that work?
Honey.
Yeah.
Another guy's appeared.
Yes.
What the?
You told me you stopped.
Yes.
Why haven't you stopped?
This is so cringe.
Because I don't. I don't know.
Somebody's having sex
I
with
don't
that
know.
thing, man.
I'm sorry.
How about you just block him?
Well, because
Listen
I told
to
you
me.
he's my friend.
He's not your friend.
You say
He's your buddy,
just
pal.
a friend. Oh, baby, please.
He's apparently your boyfriend.
Not to me. He's not really my
You guys
boyfriend.
are saying you love each other.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Okay, that's enough.
Is this guy special?
Yeah, he obviously is, and maybe she is too, to an extent, but she's obviously taking advantage of his specialness.
Yeah, and maybe he's got a good job or something. Maybe he works for Under Armour. I don't know.
Well, anyway, so as it goes on, I think he finds out that the chick's like texting this guy while they're on the show.
No,
Like-
what the?
While they're in studio.
Oh my God.
Back and forth. So, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But oh, by the way, can I point out? I know we didn't talk about it on the podcast. I don't believe we did because it just kind of happened over the weekend. But for those of you that listen to the radio show, remember yesterday we went in hard on Blount County, Alabama's sheriff, Mark Moon.
Yep.
We have talked about him on this podcast before, and I have even toyed with the idea of bringing him on here because if you recall, and I think me and you discussed it, Tony, it was while he was on True Blue on Takedown with Chris Hansen. They had Charlie Reese offered them their guest house to use as a sting house.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And they were luring in pedos and doing the Chris Hansen, hey, come over here and have a seat, blah, blah. And Mark Moon, the sheriff, because he was the sheriff of the county, he was involved in the sting and his deputies and all that. And they did several episodes. And so I thought it'd be interesting to bring him on to talk about that. And he was on the X5 podcast. But anyway, long story short, we were talking about him because he ended up pulling the school resource officer out of my kid's school because of something such as the refusal to drive a particular squad car, and the story just didn't make sense. And the stories were differing from each side. And so there had to be more to it. We then coupled that with what we found out weeks ago, which is these alleged text messages between Mark Moon and a confidential informant that he was, according to these text messages, if they're real, if they're not AI, he was noodling a confidential informant that was working with the Blount County Sheriff's Office. Wow. And when you talk about a confidential informant, that means this is somebody that has gotten in trouble, but in exchange for a lighter sentence, they are working with police. Yep. And it seemed as if he was he's also an associate pastor at a church. That's an important part.
That's just
And through the text messages, there are times when he even says, hey, I got to block your number on Sundays while I'm preaching just to make sure you accidentally don't call me or text me and stuff like that. Just real shady stuff, just real.
Drives a Cadillac. Yeah.
Dirty, shitty behavior. So anyway, all of that's going on. There's lawsuits. There's an inmate that died in custody a few weeks ago. A lot of drama. And so we went on the radio show yesterday, and we said, you got to go. You got to step down. You can't run for re-election. You've already lost the team. Your deputy's morale has got to be at an all-time low in the sheriff's department. Half the county hates you. You got to do something. And it was maybe 3 to 4 hours after the radio show, he puts out a video of him with his arm wrapped around his wife, talking about how much they've endured from the lies and the this and the that, and that he is taking his name off the November ballot. And he's not running for re-election.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if we had anything to do with that. I can almost guarantee that he knows we talked about him because somebody in his circle told him. But whatever it was that pushed him to that decision, we're going to go ahead and take credit for it. Yeah. So we got a sheriff fired, essentially.
You are what they call a talk bully. But you're a talk bully for justice.
I'm a talk bully for good.
That's right. He bullies the bad guys.
So that's how all that played out. It was quite fascinating.
That was interesting.
And doesn't happen every day. Yeah.
For me, I think he should step down completely. But there's not really anybody to step in his place except for
Byrd.
Well, it would be the next in line at the sheriff's department, but that guy.
I don't want no part of it.
Well, not just that, but he knew all the stuff Martin Moon was doing.
Heck, he might have been involved with it.
He might have been involved, and he said nothing about it. Probably helped cover it up. And so it's not. If he resigns, there's not really a winning scenario there. And I got word from my people that this morning the county commissioners were going to the police departments in the county and asking who would like to run for sheriff because they don't have anybody, and all the cops are like, I ain't doing it. No way.
Clean up that mess just before you even before you can start.
Yeah. And so nobody wants the job, and Blount County is going to be without a sheriff. And the Alabama GOP is scrambling to, take his name off the ballot and find somebody else. And
we need Billy Ray Jesus or something.
Wouldn't that be wild? Billy Ray Jesus, the only one on the ballot.
Is that the right county or is that a different county?
That's Jefferson.
Coleman or Jefferson. That's right.
Yeah, it's North Jefferson, Warrior, Alabama. But that would be wild. I mean, in Warrior, it's not that far from Blount County. I mean, it borders Blount County.
Yeah.
Warrior to Trafford to county line. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You fought the law and you won, huh?
Uh-huh. Which is rare. It usually doesn't happen.
This world.
But
just watch out for karma. I hope he really was bad.
I didn't even with the text message stuff, I never talked about it because I was like, you know what? That'll work itself out. I'm not going to bring it up. All of my people live in that county, and I don't want. I mean, if we're being honest, you could have your family's members targeted by police if you piss off the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't want that. But once it came down to it's not just the people versus the sheriff's department, it's the sheriff's department versus Martin Moon, it became clear that there was it was the right thing to do. And the SRO stuff was what just boiled it all over. So, anyway, side note, I didn't know if I brought that up or not.
Bird's breathing heavy.
Hey, you have been breathing super heavy into that mic.
You know what? My knee may be be a little suspect.
But those nostrils, man, they're working
There's
at
some
full
serious
capacity.
flaring going on. I'm telling you, I'm trying to hold it in. I've been working on that lately.
What, you're breathing?
No, just going crazy. Because I don't want to go crazy on you guys. I don't want to injure you guys because you guys had nothing to do with it. You know? I mean, you know what? I know what. We need a little bit of whiskey, a little bit of bourbon to fix this thing. Don't you think?
Especially after that Caleb Hammer chick, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she was so bad.
Are these glasses clean?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Well, if they aren't clean, they had alcohol in them, so they should be sterile.
Yeah, they're good and sterile.
Yeah.
Did you see what Elon Musk posted today?
Which time?
The Babylon Bee put out a story that said, Babylon Bee is all, yeah, that's the tweet. Just click it. Babylon Bee posted an article that says, Elon Musk buys the United Kingdom to establish free speech there. And the Babylon Bee is satire or whatever. And if you look below it, Elon Musk comments, he says, how much is it?
Oh, my God.
I love it.
And so people are like, holy shit, is Elon Musk going to actually buy the UK like you did Twitter and reinstall free speech? Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, if SpaceX takes off like it,
Yeah, but you know what? That they still haven't brought back the hull. It's still floating around in the ocean. They can't figure out how to get it back.
I don't know.
That's kind of strange.
What's I'm making a mess. The hull, like the shell of the
it's a big old thing, and it landed like.
Yeah, I saw the landing. That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But they're having some issues retrieving it.
Where's that?
It's floating out in the sea, out in the Indian Sea or somewhere like that.
Under the sea.
Yeah, if it's out near India, you'll never find it amongst all the trash.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. That sounded.
That's a whole graveyard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, please don't start doing that crunching you do. And
Shut
smacking
up.
and that crap. Just wait till, wait till the members only before you ruin everything. Sound familiar?
Now, Andrew, no, he can actually eat one chip and stop. I've seen it. So
I can too.
Oh, okay.
Give me one. Just give me one little thing out of there. Just one.
No, he's got to prove it.
Did y'all hear me eating just now?
No.
I hear you talking with your mouth full. That's what I hear.
Oh. Are we cheersing or what? What are we doing?
Yeah, let's cheers.
Wait, I need one of those first.
What are we cheersing
to chase it with? I haven't had any food lately.
I watched you eat just a few hours ago. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, the reason I'm even eating any of these is I'm feeling woozy.
Me too. That's the thing.
Well, you don't need to be drinking.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's smooth.
All right, let's
Yikes.
compare what it sounds like when I eat to what it sounds like when John Byrd eats.
Okay.
I'll turn up his microphone for you, Byrd.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah. You just gonna let it dissolve in your mouth? It's almost like there's something inside your head that causes the audio of you eating to just radiate.
He has
out.
good acoustics in his
it's like
mouth,
it's like you've got this echo in your head. Like, not to say you don't have a brain, but if
I
you
got a
didn't,
big head.
it would be like, oh, the sound is bouncing off the walls and then
I
coming
have a
out your
huge
ears.
brain. Don't you dare talk smack about my brain.
I just wonder if it's coming out. Is the noise coming out of your
I
nostrils?
don't know. So you heard that?
Oh yeah, it's very loud.
I mean, I kept my mouth closed. You saw that. I didn't open up.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be coming from somewhere.
Dang.
Maybe that's it. We haven't really thought about the science. We just chastise
like an
you
episode
for
of Black Mirror.
and we just
a whole world back there.
That show's awesome. Yeah.
All we do, we just chastise John Byrd for being so loud when he eats, but we didn't think about the fact that maybe there's some science behind it.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear you eating one.
Yeah, Andrew.
Well, I
go
know
ahead.
because I was so quiet.
Okay, let's. All
Let
right,
me
go
do it
ahead
again?
and yes.
I'll show you.
And
I'll show you how to do it.
be up to the mic like I was, Tony. I was right
Well,
here.
no,
right?
that's the point. You don't do it in the mic. That's the.
Well, I did because I thought that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at him turn away. You're not in the mic. Get another one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got a habit of
he's
getting
talk.
off the mic while I eat.
Shh. He's chewing right there while he's holding it. No fair.
You can't hear me because you're talking.
We also can't hear you because you're 7 inches away from the mic. I was right in there.
Byrd did go downtown with the mic, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, give me one more and let me show you by your rules.
I apologize for having mic and radio etiquette.
Now this goes for the just eating one thing. That's over.
Yeah, he's just the only reason he's arguing because he just wants me to keep giving him more food.
No, I just want one.
He's like, I'm gonna do it again.
All right. Now, this is what
I was right here.
Yeah, you were right here.
No,
he was.
Listen, it doesn't matter.
See?
It doesn't matter.
Tony agrees.
It actually
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're still going to hear you.
Okay. Well, here's what you did. You're like, anyway.
We can still hear it.
No, you can't, liar. Tony, could you hear it?
Not really. No, I even turned it up too.
Mm-hmm. That's everything's stacked against me.
No, I turned it up for Andrew, and he pulled away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You couldn't hear it.
You got to quit wearing blue shirts, man. You keep turning so red in the camera.
Orange.
Is that what it is? Yeah, people were talking about that earlier. But it's such a good color for me.
Well, I reset the camera, and then Andrew walked in front of the camera, so it like reset itself with the colors. Mm-hmm. So your blue shirt makes you look like the orange man.
Okay, well, what shirt?
In honor of Trump.
What are some good colors, folks out there? What are some good color shirts I should wear? I've got several different colors.
I think you can do anything as long as it. I just think the blue with the color scheme behind you is what.
Okay,
let's go for full transparency. Turn his camera off and turn it back on, and then everybody will get to see, like, you know. Okay. So we'll turn it off. All right, he's going to turn it off now. Boom. Okay. So then we'll turn it back on. Boom, boom. You'll see it kick on. Memory card, blah, blah, blah. And see how the orange goes away.
Yeah, look, he looks normal here. Wait for it. Looks normal.
Yeah. Now see if Andrew walks in front of the camera.
I walk in front.
Can I just put my hand in it?
Maybe. I don't know. No, not enough.
Yeah,
it's when you had your whole body in front of it, and then it like... Well, anyway.
I'm looking good now.
Yeah, it's adjusted. We'll see how long it stays. It might be the fire in his eyes, too, coming back, the redness.
Oh, man. You know what? I did order today from Zenny, which is where I get all my stuff. I've had these since 2024. I did not know that. But I ordered some clip-ons for this that you won't be able to tell. They'll look like glasses, and it'll hide that.
You'll be like the guy in Ferris Bueller. What the principal guy?
Oh, I had one of those. Yeah, I had one of those back in the 80s.
He's like trying to hunt him down, and he's like, beep, beep, you know.
By the way, OTL Show, Cash App, Venmo. If you want to contribute to the show, we'll love you a long time. If you do that, you will be forever in our hearts. Let's talk about the DSA real quick because we've got about 10 minutes or so before we got to get out of here. There's a lady by the name of Megan Romer. You got to go pee? Poop. Oh. Why is he not wearing his brace?
I don't know. He might have just hit it on something.
And he's like, I tell him, I'm like, your knee's never going to get better if you don't keep the brace on. He keeps taking it off. He needs, you know what he needs? He needs crutches. It ain't going to kill him to have crutches. Do you have crutches?
I might have a pair of crutches in the garage, actually.
We might
at home. We could get him some Ben Gay or something to put on.
Oh, he's been gay for a long time. You see how he acted when Dalton took his shirt off?
Oh, yeah.
He's been gay.
And speaking of Ben Gay, since he's gone, in the 6th grade, we dared this kid, Joe Taylor, to put Ben Gay in his balls. And he did, and he was crying like a little bitch, dude. Yeah, it was fire.
Well, yeah, whenever you go home, check him. We'll come pick up the crutches. That would be dope. Because... The problem with Byrd is that he just doesn't think of these things. Like, he needed...
I should be like his assistant.
Yeah.
Just walk around. Just go everywhere he goes.
He needs one. And the thing is, like, earlier, he was like, I need some waters. Can you bring me some waters to the show tonight? He's like, I was going to Walmart, and I was going to get some, but I can't get out of the car and go in and get them. And I'm like, Byrd, there's Walmart pickup. They'll bring it out and put it in your car. And then when you get home, your roommate can get it out for you. You know what? He just doesn't think about that stuff. Sometimes he'll lose his keys, and even though we now have the AirTag on it, he will forget he's got the AirTag and freak out because he can't find his keys. Yeah, and so, yeah, he definitely needs
always entertaining, John Byrd.
Yes. Yeah. Well, while he's gone, let's talk about the DSA real quick. What did I say this lady's name was? Megan Romer. This is the DSA co-chairwoman. And she hears in some interview that, just expand that or do that full screen.
Oh, okay.
She's doing this interview, and I don't know who the interviewer is, but she's talking. He's just asking her about herself and kind of how she came to be a socialist. And she says that she is a Stewart socialist. She said she got all her news from Jon Stewart. And I tried to make this point, and you know this to be true. There are people out there that are liberal, and all of their news comes from people like Jon Stewart or Bill Maher, and that's it. And here's what's important to know. Like, Jon Stewart has always been like a Republican conservative hater for as long as he's been doing political commentary, but he's also like a comedian. And so if you're getting all your news from a comedian, like, that's a little bit of a problem, right? I don't know. But anyway, that's what she says. She's like a Stewart socialist. Listen.
You describe yourself as a Jon Stewart liberal. Tell me about your life until 2018. What were you doing? Sure. What was your mindset, and why did it change?
Absolutely true. Got most of my news from Jon Stewart. That was my primary news source. I'd read the Sunday Times and I'd read Jon Stewart, and I did read the New Yorker, and sometimes even for more than the cartoons.
I appreciate that. But what happened? What turned?
So after Hillary Clinton did not win, and I was supportive of Hillary Clinton. God. I was not a registered Democrat at that point. I was registered independent, and then she didn't win, and I was horrified. I was baffled. I tried to become involved in the Democratic Party. What I ended up involved in was this like women's club where you'd like have speakers. Like, you weren't actually making any decisions. You were hearing people talk about a book. And that was all really frustrating because I was like, who's doing anything? What are we pushing anything toward? And a friend who was a folk musician said, we are starting this DSA chapter. You should come to a meeting. And I was like, ugh, the socialists. And I was like, all right, well, I'll come to your meeting because we're friends, but I'm not saying comrade. And I went to the meeting, and I was just so relieved they were actually doing something, just anything. They had plans to just do something.
So she kind of accidentally became a socialist.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Are you okay, by the way? You just walked back in here just now.
I don't know what it is. I think it was that last
shot?
Zatarans or whatever you gave me.
Zatarans. You telling me a pretzel stick made you poop?
Yeah. I think I might be allergic to gluten now.
Oh, okay.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's what you need. One more ailment.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
Why did you take your brace off?
There's two kinds of pain that I have to deal with in my life now. One of them is the pain that I feel in my knee when I try and walk. The other one
is a pain in my ass, and that is you, Andrew.
No, that's not true. The other one is the pain of restriction. That boa constrictor is around my leg. I have to put it so tight, that knee brace, that it cuts off the circulation to my foot. My left foot is currently blue right now. Do you want me to show you?
No, please don't.
All right. So it's very painful because then behind the knee, which is one of the most tender parts of the body, there's a lot of pressure on that. A lot of Tony, get serious. There's a lot of pressure on there. Look, if you, matter of fact, look here.
I thought you said potty, not body. I'm sorry.
Oh, that would have been funny. Okay. Now, look, if you see it's got the little things here on the side, that allows for movement, right? And that's great. But everybody knows I've got these sexy big old legs, and calves and stuff. And see, this stuff, they have to put it, you have to Velcro it around very tightly. And see, during the hit, it's very, very painful. So I try and rest when I can. I mean, now, I didn't know that nature was going to call like it did. So I've got a choice to make. Do I want to cut off circulation in my foot? Or do I want to have knee pain? I'm trying to balance both things. And you know what? I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, let's make a bit out of it.
I just wanted you to just say I wasn't wearing it because of this. You're the one that just made it into a bit. I was just asking a simple question.
Well, you didn't seem to care one bit.
I do care, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm dizzy.
Tony and I were talking, and he's going to look at his house to see if he has some crutches, because that's what you need.
No.
At least for a few days, you need some crutches.
You know what? Earlier, I put in the live chat for people to send money so I could get, one of those little hover rounds or,
Hover rounds?
Little juicies or whatever you call them.
Little juicies? A cart?
Little stroller things.
I think you need to give crutches a shot. I mean, just for the rest of the week.
I can't. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do it?
You talking about one of those roller things you put your knee on and then it like?
No. I want one of the electronic. What is it called? The Hovey or
like a Rascal?
Yeah, Rascal. That's it, Rascal.
Well, tell me why you can't use crutches.
All right, number one, have you ever used a crutch? Obviously not.
Yeah.
I actually have advanced eczema and plaque psoriasis, and it affects under my arms sometimes. That will exacerbate the problem, therefore causing redness and itchiness, which then I'll have to use my special lotion I have to use for the skin condition that I suffer with. As everyone can see, I have no color left in I'm losing it just like Michael Jackson. I'm losing the color. So, I mean, what am I going to do?
John Byrd,
I'm just put in such a bad position here.
If we give you crutches, we're not going to staple them to you. You don't have to use them 24/7. But
how am I going to get up steps? Tell me.
It's the same way you're getting up steps now.
While I'm holding two heavy crutches along with the backpack that weighs 40 pounds.
So the ones I'm thinking of, they're not heavy. They're like a light aluminum kind of thing.
Oh, do you put your arms in them and they have the round thing around it?
No, John Byrd, listen. Just take the crutches, and if you can use them, use them. If you can't use them, don't use them. But you are making your knee worse with what you're currently doing. And so we're trying to
the
stop
brace
that
works. The brace works.
It doesn't work when it's laying on the table over there.
What about one size bigger brace so that it doesn't cut off so much circulation?
The problem is I couldn't make that looser, but when I do, it doesn't hold it as well. When I put it on super tight, it holds well.
How many times in your life do you think you've said the problem is?
I don't know, 12, 13,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the problem is...
You're saying the problem is... Ah! Come on! Okay, maybe...
The problem is you just need to take these crutches, okay? Even if you never use them.
He's on pills and everything, and somehow the crutches have a side effect.
I don't know. All this shit. He's doing a chemical cocktail every day, and he's like, but the crutches will get my armpits
I'll have to get
strong.
a special lotion and put it under. Puts a lotion on the skin.
This is all for your benefit. So we're just trying to help. So just take the crutches, and if you think you can use them, use them. If you're like, I just absolutely cannot.
What if I fall down the stairs with them?
It's going to be the same as if you fall down the stairs without them.
No, it'll be reliving the trauma again that I had at my dad's house when I fell.
You could use the crutch to brace your fall.
Yeah, it could save your life.
Let's say it slips and gets caught up under the neck here. Boom, crushed trachea. You won't hear me singing or talking anymore.
Okay.
Is that what you want, Tony?
Listen, we're in the middle of a segment about the DSA. So this lady...
Okay. Yeah, DSA. What does DSA mean?
A Democratic Socialist of America.
I was almost going to say something else.
It was probably something with D-suckers of America. This is the co-chair. Her name is Megan Romer. And she says she is a Jon Stewart liberal, that she gets all of her news from Jon Stewart, who is a comedian. All of her news comes from Comedy Central, apparently, The Daily Show. But this, so she explained that, and then the guy just asked, what is being a socialist? He says, you say you just want to tax the shit out of people. Like, what's some details of that? Like, what is it to be a socialist? She said this.
But we do believe in taxing the hell out of millionaires. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, what does taxing the hell out of them mean?
Yeah, I don't have like a solid, but I think.
But shouldn't you? I mean, if you're the co-chair, of the DSA, shouldn't you be more specific than just taxing the hell out of something? What exactly do you mean?
So again, it's democracy, right? And we have to look at what we need to spend and what we need. We don't want to depend on the existence of millionaires because that means people are still getting exploited. So yeah, we need to look at what we need to pay for in the interim, what sort of tax base we need for that to happen, and then and build from there. But we do believe in
this girl is an absolute dumbass. That's what this guy's thinking. He's like, this girl is an idiot.
Dude, the glasses and everything.
Yeah, colored glasses is a red flag, I will say. Bright colored glasses are a definite red flag.
Timu glasses.
You got to worry about this.
But I mean, used to be there would be folks that were pretty well spoken, but you hated them, because, they were spouting and stuff. But they gave some intelligent BS answers. She's just stupid. She's clueless.
There's a video going viral right now of a guy I think he's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's just a guy that runs a hot dog stand. And I guess one of these man on the street content creators asked him about the rise of socialism and the socialists and people that are supporting the socialists. And this dude goes off so much so that I want you to try, if you can, to pull this for the radio show tomorrow.
Okay.
The problem, it's got so much language. It's going to take a lot of beeping. So let's watch this guy.
All I know is who I don't support.
Okay, tell us.
Viet Cong. Yeah, fucking communist piece of shit.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't support the Democratic Socialists of America. Fuck them. If you think communism is so good, move to Havana, move to Pyongyang, or move to Caracas, Venezuela. I'll pay for your fucking airfare, but you got to renounce your American citizenship. You can't come back. I'll pay for that too. Okay. Get out of the country. These young people are fucking so full of shit. And so is your mayor in Chicago, Brendan Johnson. That piece of shit. These goddamn pieces of shit politicians. That's what I think.
So, sir, we just spoke to some young people.
They're full of shit, these kids today. They don't even know what communism is.
They said that you don't have to be worried about socialism.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. Look at the mayor of New York, Zoran Mamdani. That guy. I mean, this country's going to shit, dude.
Yeah.
I got my good years in. I'm 67 years old, and I got my good years in. So...
Well, I mean, you look 50. I didn't think
yeah,
67. I know. So you work out all the time,
right? Of course.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And you'll look like me if the world doesn't destroy itself.
A lot of these young people, they haven't seen socialism, right?
They don't know what it is.
And I spoke to a young person who said, let's open the borders. What is your response to opening the borders?
Ridiculous. I'm all for legal immigration. Controlled legal immigration. We're opposed to, I'm a freedom and liberty guy. We're opposed to illegal immigration. Follow our laws and procedures. They're not that hard to follow.
They say no human is illegal.
Fine, but we have laws. That's what a country, borders, language, culture. You don't want to respect that? Go somewhere else.
Man, he's fired up.
Go to Canada. How about that? Follow our laws and our procedures. They're not that hard to follow.
You've got real guts to really...
Yeah. I tell it like it is. Want to hear the truth? That's the truth. Well, a lot of people are afraid to say it.
This guy's awesome. And is there anything more American than a guy
A hot dog vendor,
running
man.
a hot dog stand.
He sounded like a hot dog vendor too.
Yeah. Like that's as American as you can get, is a hot dog vendor. And I say that as the son of a hot dog vendor.
That's right.
There was a hot dog stand in Mexico Beach, Florida, called Denny's Dogs at one time.
Denny's Dogs. Oh, I thought he'd actually moved to Mexico.
No.
And was on the beach there.
No, this is Mexico Beach, Florida.
Ah, I did not know that. Tony, did you? Well, yeah, you probably did. I didn't know.
I'm
it was
just
a
curious,
Mexico
did he sell like bun length or what was going on?
It was just a regular hot dog. I don't even
Skinless,
know.
you know.
All beef hot dogs. I do remember that.
That's good.
And he made a living back then and was able to, pay his bills. He had kind of semi-retired at that time, and
it's all location with hot dog stands.
That was the thing. And Mexico Beach at the time was a little more family oriented. It was more small town kind of vibes, and there wasn't a ton of people that came in as out of towners, as tourists. But now that's completely changed because I think it was Hurricane Michael when it came through. It just completely, leveled Mexico Beach. Oh. And when they rebuilt it, I think they rebuilt it to make it more touristy.
Mm-hmm.
And so
and doing away with the little touches that made it special.
Yes, the landmarks and the restaurants, and it kind of sucks, man. But that's the way things go.
I've always kind of had a I'd want to run a hot dog stand. I think it'd be kind of fun for a while, as long as you're in the right climate. With the weather.
No, it's not a bad idea.
Because you're your own machine, you do what you want. When you're done, you wrap up and you go.
Yeah, and your overhead's kind of low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have to worry about going to a tanning bed.
No,
because you would be tan.
Lots of vitamin D outside.
Some people like to do a tanning bed. I've never figured that out. But.
Okay, we get it. Andrew hands.
No, I think it's great.
You're the orange one this episode.
What's more gay? Tanning as a man or fawning over Dalton without a shirt?
Yeah, see, that's all you got.
Which is more gay? Answer.
They're both really gay. I'm sorry.
No, Tony's the only straight one in here. He's the 1 in 3.
He has inspired me. That's the thing. He has inspired me to become a better, healthier person. You are trying to bring people over to the gay side. You're a closet gay. You probably sashay around. Look at me.
I'm not gay, John Byrd. I'm married.
This would explain all the liberals.
No, but you know what? Only because of Trish do I not believe that you're gay.
Well, thank God for her.
But, you can be metrosexual. You're a little metrosexual. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to be tan.
If you want to say tanning is metrosexual, then
yeah, it kind of is.
But I don't have any other metrosexual traits.
Well, you like to get pedicures?
No, I don't.
Manicures? Yeah.
Never
You talked
had
about that on
one.
the show. You talking about how you'd love to get
That was you and Damien. Y'all were the two that said you like pedicures.
Well, yes. It's been a while. And then with my cracked nail and fungus problem,
You're too embarrassed to go?
Yeah. I'll have to find, somebody that can handle it.
You can't
get a sander.
You can't handle the thought of her being like, "Oh, your toenail's so nasty."
What's that scene in Dumb and Dumber when they had the sander out for his toenails?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Better hold on to that receipt, with the Lamborghini.
All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll have a members only coming up next, so make sure you're a member. Just hit the join button on our YouTube page, and you can get all the extra content, the after hours show that we do each and every time. And also, if you want to contribute before we get out of here, you can be our very first donation. They came in slow today. We didn't get
I
any.
need a rascal.
It's because John Byrd was chewing too loud, so nobody,
That's not true. You're the one that tried to start it, and you failed miserably. I'm sorry that it didn't work out for you to humiliate me.
OTL show. OTL show on Cash App and Venmo, and obviously Super Chats. We love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We really do. Tony Gupp, you got some final words?
Sure. Shout out to the audience. Thank you for being here. It was a fun show. Get plenty of water, meat, sunlight, and sleep, and get prepared for a lot of craziness in politics. We got the midterms coming up, and look for signs of declaration of emergency when it comes to voting. I'm kind of predicting that.
Interesting.
And stay positive.
Stay positive. Eat meat, sunlight, and sleep. And John Byrd, brief final words.
Oh, brief.
Yeah, keep it brief if you would.
All right. Goodbye.
You can say more than that.
More than that.
More than words.
You know, I mean, I just like to share my heart sometimes, and I don't like to feel pushed and hurried along. You know, Tony was like talking for 5.5 minutes on his end of the greeting, whatever thing. Then it comes to me, it's like, brief, keep it brief. Why do I need to keep it brief?
Well, you're not. You're going to spend the whole time bitching about how you not being given enough time to say your final words.
No, I just don't like being pushed.
I'm not pushing you.
Nobody likes being pushed. Why'd you say brief?
Because you have a habit of just completely trailing off, and brief for you could mean 5 minutes. I just don't. I didn't. We got to do this members only. We've got to keep it at a certain time limit.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I hope you all voted. If you didn't, get out of the country.
Did you vote today?
I sure did.
Where's your sticker?
I don't wear that faggy thing. No, I took it off. I don't like that.
I usually don't wear it, but I just wanted to. I actually forgot it was on.
Yeah, it's not a faggy thing. The American. You know what? The American flag is something that you should honor. And I'm not joking about this. And up until a couple of years ago, I flew a flag at my house, but the siding is rotting. See, I've got an issue with the way the gutters are, and it overflows. Whoever put those in, it's horrible. So therefore, it's causing some rotting. So then the flag fell out and it hit the ground, and I got to tell you, I ran. It was like slow motion. I was trying to get out there before Old Glory hit the floor or hit the ground. But, you know, she did. But I keep her in my room now. And I'm hoping that with my buddy Seth that we'll be able to work on the house because it's very leaky. There's some real issues with it. But it's not my fault. It was my roommate from 3 years ago. He's crazy as hell. And he just took his fingers and was digging at it. Now, talk about ADHD. That cat, oh, man, that cat was way out there. God bless America.
All right. Did you feel like you got enough there?
Yeah, I did what I could.
Thank you, Tony Gump.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, John Byrd.
Thank you.
And thank you to the audience. We love you a long time. Members only coming up next for everybody that's a member. And thank you, Bubba Army. We love
Yes.
Bubba Army. And until next time, circle.